So my name is Umar. I am driving a Baleno diesel. This is the Zeta model. Alpha is the top end. This is just one below the top. Alpha just has two features which are not there in this. Okay. One is the music system which is there in Alpha has the Apple Play and all that. It has a touchscreen also. And Alpha has the daytime running LEDs. So those two features are not there in this.
And the price difference was?
1 lakh. So I bought this in June last year. I paid 8,80,000 for this one in Delhi. The difference between a petrol and a diesel is 1.5 lakhs.
What's the mileage of this car in the city and on the highway?
So highway, I think it gave me somewhere around 25, 26. City, this gives me somewhere around 23. So abhi it's showing 22.4.
This is the average
average fuel economy till now, yeah. But if you calculate it on, then it's around 23. With AC on everything. So this is peak summer mileage. The fuel economy is very good. So we're happy at the end of the day. Free services were almost free. The first two services were there. I don't think they do anything in those first two services. Then the third service, they changed the oil and all. So I think it costed me somewhere around 3,500 bucks because the labor and everything else was free. All the cars which come from Nexa, Maruti authorized service stations do not have the authority to do service those cars. So I have to take it to the showroom service centers only. They are usually costly by around 15-20%.
Over the mass also?
Over the
Maruti authorized
service, yeah, over the mass. So I have to get it serviced from there. So the servicing aspect for Maruti is a little steep. So this, my last service was 20,000, so it was somewhere around 10,000 rupees was the bill. Bill is usually around that only for Maruti.
But the schedule is what? 10,000 kilometers?
10, 20, 30, 40. So every time.
And is there a time limit also to it or no time?
No, so 6 months or 10,000. Every time you tell them these are some complaints in the car, that probably some small complaint that there's a noise from the back door, or there's some small thing which is loose or something. Yeah. So there is some 1 or 2 minor things that they will overlook. So you will have to tell them again, then they'll take again half an hour to finish that job. So that aspect still remains in Maruti. Although servicing is good, they'll take your car, they'll do it on time and all, but it will not be to your complete satisfaction. 1 or 2 things will be left. The other car that I was considering was, first one was your Amaze, second was your Ciaz, and Ciaz, Amaze, Baleno, yeah, and i20. So I did not go for i20 because it was a little older. It's a little older model now. It's been there in the market for quite some time. I did not buy the Ciaz because it was a bit 1.5 lakhs expensive, and the model that I was getting for this price, it did not have the features that were there in Baleno. Second, and Amaze I did not like, frankly. I didn't like the shape, I didn't like the interiors, it was not so spacious also. So I wanted the car to feel good when you sit inside. It does not matter if it has a boot or not, if it's a sedan or not. I'm happy with the hatchback as long as it has a space. So this has a good enough boot. It has very good leg space also. Okay. But the other features that I really liked in this, were there were controls on the steering. It has a Bluetooth enabled stereo. There's chrome on the handles. There's the fog lamps are there. So I was using a Swift before this. Okay. So the model just before this had the meter was exactly same as the Swift one. Okay. So I just wanted a little change for myself also. Getting out and in is quite comfortable. I would 5 is the top, right? Yeah. So I would give it 5 on 5 because this has lights underneath the doors also. So at night if you're going out, you have lights underneath the doors.
So how does that help you?
So if you're stepping out and there's some water or swamp something, so you, because of the light underneath the door, you'll see that, and so it's quite convenient. And this has follow me home headlamps also. This has the best space in this particular segment. Because even if you have stretched the seats to the maximum and you're driving here, there's still a lot of leg space behind. So there's no complaint on the space front, and the boot is also quite big. So the air conditioner for Baleno is very effective. It cools the car within a couple of minutes, even if your car is there in the sun for some time. It will cool the car pretty quickly. It has an auto temperature control feature. So if you put it in auto, it will make the temperature as per your convenience automatically. Another reason why this is effective is that, which comes only in the Zeta and the Alpha versions, is that the glasses are tinted for Baleno. So there is no film on the glasses, but they have a tint which is there in the glass itself.
So what does it do?
So it does not let the UV rays to come inside. That's what the manual says. But it really helps to keep the heat outside.
So what would be the number for
5?
comfort?
I really like the looks for Baleno. From outside, I think Baleno is a very good, stylish looking car. It's a really alpha male kind of a car, if you might want to say that. So I think the all black interior works well. So it just adds to the personality of the car. So I think from outside it's a good 5 on 5. Rating for interiors would be, I think, around 3/5. From the inside they could have done better with the plastic, I guess. So this still, I don't know, it does not give you that premium feeling. Because with Baleno they wanted to say it's a premium hatchback. This still does not give you that premium feeling. It's very ergonomic, the whole car. I mean, the distance of the armrest and the gear and all these things are at a very comfortable position. Very easy reachability for everywhere, even if you're sitting at the most comfortable position. So from that aspect, the car is good. I think it's a very manly looking car. It's a small car, but if you, it looks manly. It just adds that to your personality. Yeah. This has an all black interior for, I think, all the models. I don't think there's any other option.
So what is your feeling?
I think I like all black. I don't think it's a problem because lighter shades in Delhi will get dirty very easily. The mauve and the grey ones. The maneuverability for Baleno is quite good. You know, you're able to turn this around in a shorter radius, and so because I know this because near my home there is a U-turn. So when I used to go there in my Swift, I had to take in a longer distance. But with Baleno, I can do it in a shorter distance. I don't understand the dynamics for that, but yeah, so it has a better turnaround. The suspension is average. It's not very good, it's not very bad. So when you're driving on a Delhi road, you sit in this and you sit in probably a I'm sorry, I'm giving examples of Skoda again. But if you sit in a German car, a Skoda or a Vento, you will feel the difference in the smoothness of the road. In the same road, if you go on a Skoda, you will not feel it shaking so much. You know, when the road is a little bumpy, you will not feel that. But in the Baleno, you will feel it a bit more than the German or the American cars. The suspension is probably stiffer and it's probably, I don't know. So, and over here also in those small speed breakers, you feel a bigger jump. That is again because the suspension is not doing its job properly. Even if you are very dead slow and you go on those, so you will feel a jump in the drive. So these two are concerns for the suspension. Otherwise, if you're driving on a smooth road or even on average Delhi roads, the ride is pretty good, and you actually enjoy driving in this car. It's very so you don't get tired actually after driving the Baleno. I commute to work from Gurgaon. It takes me at least 1.5–2 hours to reach home. I don't really feel tired at the end of the day after driving for 2 hours. You know, sometimes you just want to get out and stretch your legs. You don't want to do that after driving the Baleno. The pickup and all is very good. Is actually better than the other Maruti cars. So I keep going on that Greater Noida expressway. So over there the speed easily reaches 120, 140. The car is pretty stable even at a 140, 150. I have not taken it above 150 till now. I'm just a little afraid. Baleno is it's very stable at 150. You won't even feel that it's at 150. So the drive quality is good. In terms of stability, in terms of maneuverability, I think Baleno delivers really well. Brakes are very effective, that's not a problem, but the problem is that it makes a slight noise when you just brake instantly. So if you're going at around 50–60 and I'll just brake instantly, it will make a noise. Safety, I'm pretty confident. It has the child locks and all and everything. It has 2 airbags here. I have a young daughter, she's usually traveling with me. Sometimes we're alone in the car. So I usually have child locks and also I put that on, then I'm okay that, you know, even if she's playing at the back, she'll be okay. So I think from the safety point of view, I think it's pretty good.
So the number, please?
Number would be 5/5 on safety. No, I don't think they've compromised anywhere on safety. Exterior, the steel quality and all is very good. I think the build quality is pretty good for Baleno because I just hit my car the other day with the bumper at the back. It didn't actually happen much to the car, so I hit it pretty hard at the back, but it didn't happen much, so it was pretty stable. as far as the metal around it goes, I was reading somewhere that they use some special metal because of which the weight is less and it's more stronger. In the doors, when you close them, you are able to feel that they are a bit stronger and they're lighter at the same time. When you are closing a door for let's say a Volkswagen or a Skoda, they are very heavy and you have to actually pull it very hard to close them actually. But it's not the case here. Over here, you don't feel that it's a lighter metal. You feel it's light, but you don't feel it's weak.
Give me the number.
4x5 on Maruti है तो 4x5 भी ठीक है. Maruti has been known, their build quality is not so good, right? They have to go a long way. They have to reach the German and the American cars. So I think from that perspective, that's why they are more economical, I guess.
So the value for money rating for this car would be
4.5 on 5 because you have to shell a little more on the servicing aspect. Overall, I think I will give it 3.5. I think it's a tad bit expensive for diesel. The servicing for Maruti is very expensive till date. We think it's the cheapest car to handle, but it's not. Third is, they could have done a little better on the interiors for it. I will tell you not to buy a Polo, primarily because I don't see any dip in the fuel prices in the future. So you'll be killing yourself by taking a Polo because the fuel economy is really bad on the Polo. The other
is it a perception or is it a reality?
No, it's a reality.
How bad is bad then?
I think in very good condition they will give you somewhere around between 12 to 15. That's all. This will give you petrol and diesel both give you around 20 to 24. And
talking of city.
And
the i20.
The i20 I'm not sure, but it's a good car. i20 is a good car. It has a lot of features inside, outside. But that car has not been upgraded for a while now. So they've just done some cosmic changes in that. But that car has not changed for a while. Baleno would be is better than that. And the looks also. Again, fuel mileage is better for Baleno. Then your resale value is better for Maruti than Hyundai. Hyundai and Maruti have the same cost when it comes to servicing aspect. So my only answer to you would be that again, the servicing problem with Maruti. Servicing is expensive for Maruti. It's a bit cheaper for Toyota and Honda. The interiors are not that great if you have. So you basically buy a Baleno when you know you want to enjoy good feature. That has to be coupled with good interior quality also. Build quality could have been better for the Baleno.
And I must thank you for all your time. It was a pleasure talking to you.